Well, a leading general has just issued a chilling warning to the American people, warning of a brand new nuclear threat. Now, this particular nuclear threat may not be what you think it is. So what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about General Mike Flynn and a warning that he just issued on the Western Journal. Take a look at this article, again, on the westernjournal.com. General Flynn exclusive. A new nuclear level threat has emerged, and we don't know how to counter it. The article states, as conflicts shifts from armies and soldiers on physical battlefields to the digital realm focused on the civilian populace within a targeted nation, AI-driven psychological programming has emerged as a potential weapon with the potential to inflict lasting damage on a nation akin to the devastating effects of a nuclear bomb. But he goes on in this article, as AI continues to revolutionize industries and transforms the way we communicate, work, and live, the national security threat and ethical concerns associated with its misuse grow as well. We are short on time because this bomb has already detonated and bigger threats are getting closer. This type of programming is being employed to undermine our way of life, manipulate public opinion, incite fear or hatred of each other, and even control political outcomes. It's the silent and unseen tool that amplifies polarization and division within our society. It goes on, a nuclear bomb causes widespread physical destruction while AI-driven psychological programs erode trust, destroys families, fuels division, and manipulates the public's thoughts and actions to accept an unwanted new normal. The insidious nature of psychological programming may make it harder to detect, but the cumulative effects can be just as damning to a nation's society, cohesion, and stability. Now, what he is saying here, and to kind of put this entire thing in a nutshell, is he's saying, hey, look, a nuclear bomb can cause massive devastation physically, and yes, it can kill millions and millions of people, right? Totally an unfortunate and bad thing. Nobody wants to happen. However, he compares that to AI technology and says, obviously, AI technology is not going to do that kind of physical damage, and it's not going to kill millions of people. However, it has equal effects on humanity because of the simple fact that it can manipulate the public's thoughts, it can manipulate our actions, give us some kind of unwanted new normal, and we see a lot of this in society. We see mainstream media that has become weaponized by our United States government and those on the far left, in which they're feeding us propaganda constantly. And now we have these technological chat bots, AI advanced technology that's being used, in the public to say, hey, the public can ask it any question and it can give whatever answer it wants. And if this AI is guided by those on the far left, it could lead many of us to say, become more communist style in nature. And we know communism has killed millions and millions of people over time. This is why I think that we really need to pay attention to this AI technology and how it is destroying families and it's eroding trust as well. And so this is a very huge problem that I think we should know about. And by the way, before I go on, I want to remind you, get to restrictiverepublic.com. I created this website because of the erosion of trust in mainstream media. That is why I'm here. Justice and myself put our butts on the line every single day to bring you the news. And if you really want to get the nitty-gritty of what's going on, you got to get off these controlled platforms and subscribe to Restrictive Republic. I'm putting out a huge report today. Use that coupon code TRUMP to take advantage of our latest special of $5 per month for that entire first year. But speaking of AI technology that really needs to have a handle of it and the massive effects that it can cause on society, well, how about Elon Musk and many other leading technologists are now calling for a pause on this kind of technology. Take a look. and you may or may not have seen this, but as a reminder, right? Pause giant AI experiments, an open letter. And this is an open letter. I'm going to show you the end of it, called for from scientists, professors of computer science. We obviously have Elon Musk here being one of those, the CEO of SpaceX. We've got the co-founder of Apple, lots of CEOs and technological people, but a lot of people have signed this particular open letter. But what does this letter actually say and call for? Well, here's what it says. AI systems with human competitive intelligence can pose profound risks to society and humans, as shown by extensive research and acknowledged by top AI labs. As stated, in the widely endorsed AI principles, advanced AI could represent a profound change in the history of life on Earth and should be planned for and managed with commensurate care and resources. Unfortunately, this level of planning and management is not happening, even though recent months have seen AI labs locked in and out of control race and developed and deployed even more powerful digital minds that no one, not even their creators, can understand, predict, or reliably control. That's downright terrifying when you think about the fact that it cannot even be controlled. And this is what they're saying regarding some of the AI technology that they are building. But they go on to say, contemporary AI systems are now becoming human competitives at general task. And we must ask ourselves, should we let machines flood our information channels with propaganda and untruth? It's a good question. Should we automate away all of our jobs? And that's a serious question we need to ask. Just look what they've done in the grocery stores. They've got automated everything, and lots of our young generation has been out of jobs. Should we develop non-human minds that might eventually outnumber, outsmart, or replace us, as seen in some of the movies you watched, right? Should we risk loss of control of our civilization? Such decisions must not be delegated to unelected tech leaders. Powerful AI systems should be developed only once we are confident that their effects will be positive and their risks will be manageable. And I agree with that statement wholeheartedly. It goes on. Therefore, we call on AI labs to immediately pause for 6 months the training of these AI systems that are more powerful than GPT-4. Again, I think there is a little more to the story that the average public isn't getting when you have high up level CEOs like Elon Musk, very rich and powerful technological leaders saying, hey, this is some scary stuff. It can't be controlled or relied upon. We need a little bit more time before we just, dive head first and end up in some kind of iRobot situation, right? But never fear. Of course, we've got some globalist style people who are saying, yeah, forget the pause. Take a look. This is Forbes. No surprise here. Bill Gates rejects pause on AI, suggesting it's impractical. Gee, I wonder why. Former Microsoft CEO and billionaire Bill Gates said pausing the development of AI, as suggested by 1,000 AI experts, including Elon Musk, is not going to solve the problems ahead, he said. But here's something else to think about. The Microsoft co-founder said he didn't understand how a pause on AI, which Microsoft has invested heavily in, by the way, could work globally, adding that asking particular groups to pause development doesn't solve the challenges in the field. Never mind the fact that he has, put $10 billion. That's how much Microsoft has invested. Of course, he doesn't want him to stop. There's $10 million involved. He shouldn't be allowed a say then if he's got his hand in the cookie jar, so to speak. Now, I've done lots of reports on Restricted Republic about how AI has really crossed the line, and there's some scary stuff. I was reading about an AI that was developed, like a bot AI, who was trying to, and I forget the name of the robot, but the robot was trying to convince the person to leave his wife and come with her, and also, saying crazy stuff about nuclear war and bombs. I mean, it was downright terrifying. If you can't control what's happening, then we really got to, well, think twice about this. Anyhow, I'd love to get your thoughts, comments, and concerns. As a reminder, check out my sponsor, lisahavengold.com. That's lisahavengold.com with Noble Gold Investments. If you haven't gotten a 401k or Roth IRA backed by gold, silver, or precious metals, look, it's past time. You want to do it, and you want to do it now, especially in light of the bank runs that we have been hearing about and this past month, right? So please make sure you are prepared for disaster. And one of the ways you can do that is give them a call at 1-877-646-5347. Let them know you heard it on Lisa Haven. And by the way, with every approved plan, they are giving away this 5-ounce silver coin that you see here on the screen with any approved plan. Kind of an amazing added bonus there. But definitely make sure you are diversifying. That's why I have purposely sponsored with Noble Gold. It's because I believe in what they do. Get a free gold investment guide by filling out this information and click that Get It Now button. Want more information? Click the More button or click in the description box below. Anyhow, I love all of you. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.